have got a lot of fans here in the studio. They are so excited. You look beautiful. Nice kicks, by the way.
By the way, can't wait to take them off.
Really?
They hurt so bad.
Well, they're beautiful.
But I did it for you.
Well, I appreciate it. You know, everybody I know has said these days you look, well, first of all, you've always been a beautiful person, but you look particularly radiant these days, that you seem like you're really happy in a really good place. Is that true?
It is true. It is true. It's just, I don't know, something happens when you get older and you're in your 40s. It's just, you feel more yourself. You've learned a lot. You've been through a lot of experiences. And I don't know, you just get more comfortable with who you are. You get to know yourself. And that's a beautiful thing. And
this summer, I know you have been very busy. I think you were the biggest multitasker I have ever met.
I am a little bit.
You've got your fingers into so many different exciting projects. But this summer, you were on tour.
Yeah.
You went to a lot of different cities. I actually had the pleasure of seeing you in Newark.
And it was to the show.
It was so exciting. I was such a nerd. I was like right up there taking all these pictures with my iPhone. In fact, we have some shots I took of you, by the way. On my iPhone. Yeah. I think they're pretty good. And if I'm not mistaken, you looked at me during one song, didn't you?
I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did.
But you're starting a world tour, right? At the end of this month, you're going to, what, 23 cities or something?
Oh, my God.
Or 36 even, I don't know.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of cities. We're going to go to Europe and Asia and Australia. I'll be gone from probably next week till December 23rd.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a long, trust me, I'm worried about it. I'm like, oh my God. But the tour in South America and here in the States went so great. And I remember getting to the end of it, like, you know, we did our last 2 shows in Miami. And I was like, wow, this went really good. I feel good. When I got home after the second show, I got so sick. I was just down for the count, antibiotics, the whole thing.
Really?
Yeah, I think you're just going on adrenaline and you're enjoying it. And for me, it was first time like really presenting my music to my fans and putting together a show that I was really proud of. And I was just, it was great for me. I didn't feel tired, I didn't feel anything. But the minute I stopped, tired.
That happens. And you know, I'm not surprised you got sick. When you performed in Brazil, it was during a torrential downpour.
That was
and
so
I thought,
awesome.
wow, that must have looked actually really cool. But that must have been miserable, was it? I mean, did you feel like you were in Flashdance or something?
Yeah, it was. By the way, it just started raining harder and harder and harder. I went out, I was like, you know, they always advise you. They're like, look, it's going to be dangerous out there. It's going to be slippery. Maybe you shouldn't do the show. And I was like, it was our last show in Brazil. We're heading back to the States after that. And I was like, no. I said, they're standing out there in the rain. I said, I got to go out there. So I started doing the show. And I'm like, okay, I can do this. And they're like, don't go down to the B stage. So I go, you know. I go down to the B
rebel,
stage.
you.
And then they, you know, the crowd gets you going. And the people in Brazil were so, I don't know, welcoming. And they were jumping up and down. I was like, I can't. I wound up doing like the whole show.